Good evening. Ira Epstein with your Metal Market Wrap-Up, and this wrap-up is for Monday, the 8th of August, 2022, 6 p.m., and folks, I'm back. I'm not healthy yet. I'm still got a big sore in the mouth from the operation. Was not teeth, unfortunately, and it'll take a while, but I can't stand it. I'm back, and I'll just take it easy, do as best as I can. While I was gone, all my subscribers were getting my written updates as part a gift from me. Didn't matter what it was. Felt bad I couldn't talk, and that's it. That has stopped, so now I'm back to the regular subscriptions. Okay. So while I was gone, copper came alive. Silver certainly exploded to the upside from $18 to near $21. And the gold market's gotten back to the 1800 level, trying to hold it. At the same time, the dollar, very strong, back and forth action right here to just see what it wants to do. So let's, if we could, take a look at the charts and go right there. The rally, if gold can continue, should culminate in a test of 1826.40, the 18-week moving average of closes. Doesn't have to peak out there, but that's what the market logically should give you. From here, on this chart, because it's a weekly continuation, that is not right around the corner. It's $40 higher. Excuse me there. Let me get used to doing this again. When we come to the December gold, the daily bar chart, well, you've gone into something of a consolidation mode. You have a pattern of higher lows, higher highs. Bullish. Take out 1780.20. This was for naught. But if it can stay like that, it's still looking good. It has held over the 18-day average of closes for the whole beginning of August. Here's your resistance you keep running up to. Now, I'm going to come back here for a minute. I know these numbers are up here, so do you. That's far away in the 1857s. So when I put on the Bollinger Band, just remember that's where that next resistance level is if the market can get up and run. And the reason I mention that is this. You have an embedded reading. Embedded reading means the pros are buying the breaks in the market until the red line closes under 79, popping out at the upper Bollinger Band and continuing that process until it runs out. Now, in my enhanced Bollinger Band course, I tell how to buy, get out, keep part of the position, buy, if you will, pyramiding your position at times, working with it. That's what I think's going on. Gold-silver ratio changed dramatically while I've been gone this week. You broke through everything. And that's D's. So that means silver is now stronger than gold. And that goes along with people thinking the economies of the world are bottoming out because central banks are going to ease. I'm not in that camp, of course, but I do understand what they're saying. I do not think central banks, starting with the United States, are anywhere near getting done with this attacking inflation. 528,000 jobs. If that number doesn't get revised massively, if that holds up, you want to tell me a 3.5% unemployment and inflation running 9%. And we do get CPI and PPI this week. So let's assume it's down 3/10, maybe a half a point in the CPI. You think that's going to take the Fed off track? Wow, not going to happen. All right, so that's what I think. So coming up here, maybe the metals are getting an inflation run. That could be part of it. Copper, are we embedding? Well, that becomes a big question for the market. If we take a look, and by the way, that wasn't exactly what I wanted it to do, so I'll come back. There we are. I'm not even going to play with it. Let me practice with this just a little bit. But what I was trying to do, there it is. I knew it. I gave up on the practice. I'm a pro. You are not embedded here. You need 3 days of embedding. You don't have anything like it coming at you is my point. I think you just got to, if you will, take a look at what the market is doing here and say, hey, copper, overbought into the upper Bollinger Band, a logical spot that the pros are going to take some money off the table. What do you think I would tell you in platinum? You've had the embedded reading. It was a buy. I went through with my subscribers saying, I wish I My mouth were working at that point, but this is the spot to come out of that market. And in the palladium, what you did in the market is you fought for a little bit, and that's what you did at the right here at the 200 and the 100 day when you came down. You paused for 24 hours, and then you went to the Bollinger Band, and you're overbought. That's where the pros are going to take some money off the table. Dollar index, battleground here. If the dollar can get a close over 106.81, I happen to think the pros will get aggressive on the long side, trying to drive it up to wherever the Bollinger Band comes in. You've got a trend up, a bias down, and momentum up, and now you need to stay over that 18-day average, which we haven't been able to do since the end of July. So keep your eye on that. That's where I think the importance of the market's going to come in. Now, what I was showing you was this. And basically what I'm trying to tell people is, first thing in the morning, what I try to do is when the market's open, 5:30 in the morning is when I'm doing this. I start recording and working with what's going on around the world. I get up typically at 4. I read papers. I read Bloomberg, Reuters, CNBC, Fox, Market Watch. There's so much that I go, and I'm scanning through them. Thank God I'm a speed reader. And I stop and I read what I want, write my notes, and I put it there for all of you. I cover 40 different charts. I rotate them. They will be up to date with what's going on in the market, lead months typically. You can look at it on your cell phone. You can look at this real easily on a computer, obviously. But Monday through Friday, we cover the daily charts primarily. I'll throw in a weekly chart here and there. And on Saturday, the weekly charts. Then I'll throw in special updates from time to time. Now, the general public gets to see 3 of those a year. After that, they're paying me. You get to see them for free. September will start where I come back with those and my webinars, which I stopped at the beginning of the summer. They'll come back to you in September as well, and by then I should be in one piece. So how do you find out more? Just do this. You can either call my staff, you can go to our website, or you can take your cursor, move it straight up, give a click on the icon. It'll take you right to the area where you learn about my futures videos, my research, everything else I'm doing. I'm Ira Epstein. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.